So let's start with a brief introduction about you. What are you doing currently? Please tell the audience.
Okay, Kirti. First, thank you so much for inviting me for this interview. As my name is, let me tell you about myself. My name is Chinmay Somani. I was born and brought up in Sikar city in Rajasthan. So presently, I am pursuing my post graduation program in MBA from Flem University. I Presently I am choosing. My specialization are in the marketing. I have chosen marketing as a major, and for the minor specialization, I chose it as an open. So I will tell you about in the next discussion that what is open major and what is the minor and majors. So this is the brief introduction about me.
Right, thank you. So you are currently a student pursuing MBA in Flame University, and we are
Yes,
glad to
that is.
have you here. You can share your experience of everything like the university life, the student life related to the same university. So let's begin with the first question. Like, what's your experience about the student life and the university life at Flame? Is it worth it?
Okay, so I took admission in in starting of the August, and our program was our program started in the 1st of September 2021. So initially it was completely online because of the COVID. So September and October, both 2 months went online. So it was online. It was pretty good, but not something you really want to have because MBA is all about grooming. MBA is all about networking with people, and the Flame University it offers many opportunities for you, so online will not be justifiable to avail those opportunities. So in my first 2 months, September and October, it went online and it went pretty good. Then in November, they started calling students to the campus. So people, students started going to the campus in their own willingness. So it was not compulsory to come everyone. So students started going there. So I came in the FAME University campus in 1st of December. So 1st of December it was my first day at the FAME University campus. So if I talk about my student life, the I have divided my student life in two ways: the online perspective and the offline perspective. As I told, online it was pretty good, pretty decent. We met friends. We used to have classes throughout the day, and Saturday and Sunday it used to be off in initial or first and second terms. Then I came in the campus, and it was my first day in December. So I during the offline offline campus experience, it was pretty decent. Like Flame University has a big and big campus. It has a very huge infrastructure. They have lots of opportunities. I'll tell you, there are the lots of buildings. There's lots of opportunity in the sports. There are multiplex complex for the sports. There are the football ground, cricket ground, lawn tennis, indoor games like chess, caroms, and badmintons, and all these things. So I met here with my friends, with my batchmates, and we started figuring out what can we do here. So overall, my experience has been really good. It's been a really amazing journey as a student who wants to learn. Okay, so my overall objective was come here for the learning purpose, and this Flame Institute gave me lots of learning opportunity in extracurricular activities, uh, in academic ways. Okay, there is to the professors, the faculty, the curriculum, the pedagogy is really good, and it is quite efficiently manageable. Okay, so overall experiences has been really good, and I would say that it is really worth it for me and for others. I would say that it is really worth it.
Right. Okay. So, as you said that there are a lot of opportunities to explore at the university. It's quite hybrid, and of course, there's a lot of difference between the online and offline mode of studies. So glad that you have experienced both of them and you have separated the differences as well.
Yes.
Some advice for the aspiring students in terms of the application and selection procedure at Flame University while they apply.
Okay, so Flame University offers two kind of programs. First is for the undergraduation and for the post graduation. I will try to cover both of them in one single go. So, if I talk about the undergraduation program, there are two tests which currently there are two tests which Flame University accepts. One is SAT and one is their own test, which is, I guess its name is Fleet exam. So, so and for the post graduation program, it accepts CAT, MAT, CMAT, and CAT, MAT, CMAT. So these three or to four exams it accepts for the post graduation program, post graduation in MBA program. So selection process are quite similar for both of them. They first ask for the registration. You have to register for the program. There is a fees, and then you have to submit your scores, and then there is a essay writing and SOP and 1 minute video, and it will eventually followed by the personal interview. So I would say that Flame University is an university which not just sees your scores, no, but it also sees that how active you are in extracurricular activities, how passionate you are in other things such as music, sports, or photography, or in other arts. It could be anything. So it sees 360 views in their potential students. If you have those ability, those skills, then it is quite easy for you to crack the interview process or overall process and take admission to the Flame University. So if I talk about my experience, first I enrolled myself for the MBA program, and I submitted the fees, and then I prepared for the SOP for the interview process. For that, what I did, I just covered overall over the site. I went on the portal of the Flame University and come across to all those what University offers, like what is its pedagogy, what are its curriculum, and especially what they want in their potential students. So and also I connected with the alumni and the current student who are already pursuing MBA program, and I asked them about what should I do, what should I prepare for it. So my overall preparation was in around about the to knowing the Flame University and what I can contribute, what I can bring to the Flame University. So in this way, I wrote down my SOP, and then in the personal interview, I worked on the basic things about me, about the basic things such as about my introduction, about my strength and weakness, about what I did in my past, about my past experiences if I have in the work or in internship, or what extracurricular curricular activities I did in my past. I brushed up everything so uh, I can be confident during the interview. And my interview process was quite chill. It was quite very normal. The panelist was very good. They asked me some really good questions about to understand me, and I was very confident since I prepared for it. And the last suggestion I would give that if you do not have any such kind of personality or such kind of extracurricular activities, so don't worry. Just try to find yourself. What are your strengths? What are weakness? And what are your hobbies? Okay, if you mention your hobbies, so it will also good as a potential candidate.
Right. Thank you so much for this. Like you have shared a lot of information in a single go for every aspiring student who is willing to go to Fame University, and she can really refer to this information and it's really beneficial. Okay, so what do you have to say about the high fee structure which is presented by Fame University?
If I talk about the fee structure, it is quite high because it is not a very old university. It was just established in a past, in the near past. So for the undergraduate program, it is about 3 years undergraduate program, and there is a 1 year more 1 year optional for the undergraduate student. They could convert it to 4 years program, and they will get the honors degree. Fee structure comprised for the undergraduate program is near to 30 to 40 lakhs, and for the post graduation program, it is near to 16 to 17 lakhs. So, since it is quite high, Flem University also offers scholarships. Scholarship ranges from 30% to even to 100% as well. Uh, but the one thing every student should be noted down is that scholarship also depends on the CGPA you are acquiring. You must have to acquire a certain number of CGPA to retain your scholarship. So I would say that fees are quite high. I agree with that. But if you have got scholarship and if you can retain that, it is quite justifiable. Although the Flem University offers a wide extracurricular, wide learning opportunity for their students, so fees are quite justifiable.
Right, absolutely. Like the fees is high for no doubt, but if you are good in extracurriculars and if you present your profile well, it can actually private universities have this scholarship thing which can actually help you. And if you are good overall, it will definitely not let you go. Okay,
Yes, definitely.
so yeah. So what all students can consider for the extracurriculars, even if they aren't into sports that much, for their application to actually stand out, and what can be included in the extracurriculars column mentioned. This is a common doubt and query which I get from students most often.
Okay, this is I would give my own example. So there, when you proceed with the application process, there is a column for the extracurricular activities where you can mention about that if you are done in the past in the sports, in any music, in arts, then you should fill that column. You should fill every award and recognition you have received, because it will definitely help you to get admission to same university very easily. But if you do not have anything, it's okay, because if I talk about myself, I am really quite good into the. I'm into the music. I do play guitar. Okay, I do dance, and I'm very sport enthusiastic. But on it all has been my personal level. I haven't participated in a very high tournament, in a very local or state level or national level. No, I haven't. But what I did, I mentioned all my hobbies and interests in that column. So my suggestion is, do not leave that column blank. Uh, Feel whatever you are good at, whatever you want to be good at, whatever you are for, whatever you are, whatever you are for passionate, whatever you want to do in your future. For example, if you have played cricket in your gully cricket, but you want to pursue cricket, want to participate in a quite higher tournament, just mention those things that you are passionate about, these things, you have potential. So it will definitely leave a good remark, good point there. So my suggestion is, don't leave that column blank. I am the right example. I did that, and now I am the Flame University, because they see overall enthusiasm, overall personality of their potential students.
That's absolutely so rightly said that you do not have to leave that column blank and fill in whatever you have done in not in only in the academics but also in spite of that as well. And the university looks at the overall profile
Yes.
and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, whatever the single things you have done, just mention it.
Right. Whatever you have done, you do not have to lie about anything, and whatever you have achieved, you can put in, and the university will assess
Yes,
you,
right.
as you said, 360-degree view. Okay. So, what do you have to say about the placements and the faculty?
Okay, first I come to the faculty. I will only talk. I can only talk about my post graduation program since I am pursuing my post graduation only from the same university. So faculty are very good. They are very intelligent and smart, and they are really very polite and light to every student. The one thing I noticed that every faculty is very helpful. No matter how much you can ask the questions, no matter how much you can trouble, you can also trouble them at any point of time. Like they will give you your WhatsApp number. They will make a WhatsApp group as well. So you can message, you can ask your queries at any point of time. Even we as an MBA student ask queries at night at after 12 o'clock in the midnight. So if they are free, they always ready to help you. So faculties are good, but one thing is that it's not that every faculty is the similar. Every faculty has pros and cons. It depends on your passionate about. For example, if you are not good at marketing, so you find that the faculty is boring. It's okay. It happens sometimes, but it really doesn't mean that faculty is bad or faculty is not good. Every faculty is good. It's up to the students what they want to learn from their faculty. It's not about the faculty will not hold your hand and make you learn. It's up to you that what you it's up to you. It's up to your enthusiasm of learning. If you are willing, if you have willingness to learn, the faculty is there to help you. So faculty are really good. And about the placement, the same thing that I can only talk about the placement in the MBA program. So the last year placement was not as good as the top B schools have. It is around 6 to 7 lakhs average, 6 to 7 lakh per annum average. But in currently, my senior batches have got really good placement. Many of them have been placed in a very reputed firms, and they have been getting the good amount like 9 to 10 lakhs per annum. So most of the batch, I would say, 85 to 90% batch have been placed, and the remaining have been placing uh, in the last uh, month. So I would say the placement are quite not as bright or best, but they are quite decent. And Flem University attracting a good companies in recent times, and they are attracting a good placement numbers in recent times. And the learning that students get from the Flem University will definitely help them to get placed in good reputed firms with a good amount, good CTC.
Right. About the faculty and placements, it lot depends upon the student itself, like what he is participating in and what he's doing overall in the university
Yes.
life. Right. Okay. So also one of the common questions I get is Flame University is very popular for the management part of it, and liberal arts is one thing which is like very primarily opted by many students. So what's your take on this?
Okay. Okay, first understand it what liberal education is all about. I will try to explain it in two to three sentence. Like liberal education will give you the broad opportunity to learn the subjects. Like for example, I am pursuing MBA program, and my subjects are basically about related to MBA, about the business like marketing, operations, all these things. But at the same time, we are also studying different kind of subject which comprises of psychology, sociology, design thinking, or theaters, visual arts, foreign languages. So these in encompassing these subjects with our management studies will help us to develop our analytical skills, develop how we see the things in a different perspectives. Okay, it makes us to take the right decision in life. So liberal education provides the broad opportunity for you. And the second thing about liberal education is also that it provides the it provides students to choose two specialization. One is major and one is minor. Okay, so the major specialization, like I have taken my major as a marketing, and for the minor, there are options for the digital marketing, entrepreneurship, HR, but I chose open minor. Open minor means I can fluctuate between any subject from entrepreneurship, from digital marketing, from HR. So open minor helped me to. I was not sure about my minor subject. I was interested in different kind of subject to learn. So I chose open. So liberal education provides this opportunity to learn as many subjects what you want. So if now I comes to your questions, if this university is more inclined toward a business management or it's more liberal education, I would say that for the undergraduate program, it is more about the liberal education, not just business or and management. Because in undergraduate program, it is all about they have 24 around courses, which comprises of psychology, music, sociology, and economics, finance, marketing, HR, and these things. And in the first year, they have chance to explore all the subjects. And in the ending of the first year, they can declare their major and minors. And for the post graduation program, it is more about the business and management. It is more inclined toward the business and management rather than the liberal education. Liberal education is there in the both undergraduation and post graduation program, but in the post graduation program, it is more about business and management. Like we are studying the market, uh, we are specializing in the marketing domain, finance domain, HR domain, along with studying the liberal subjects. So this university is all about the liberal arts and management and business studies.
All right. So Flame University has a wide variety of options and courses to go ahead with, and these are some of the
Yes.
popular courses as mentioned by you. Okay, so lastly, what would be your overall advice for students applying this year and who want to crack and get into Flame University? Overall advice for students in terms of interview, essay, entrance. So, and yeah.
Okay. For the interview and the application process, I would suggest one thing. Just go through the portal, learn what Flame University is offering you, learn what you can offer to the Flame University, and connect both of them. If you are able to connect what you can offer, what Flame University seeks in a student, and how you can satisfy their demand. If you can crack this code, you can use this in interview, in the SOP and all these things. And you should connect with your alumni, with the current student who are studying there. And at the end, I would say that it is quite easy to get into the Flame University. You just need to be prepared. Your basics should be right. And my overall experience has been really really good. I would suggest that if you are opt for the learning, if you have the learning mindset, you should consider Flame University, because Flame University, I personally joined this Flame University for the learning mindset. Here I have getting a lots of opportunities. I am interacting with different kind of people. I am There are lots of students who come from the different background, who come from different culture, who come from different kind of experience. So it's a very great opportunity for me. And in Flame University, everyone is quite similar, no matter if you are UG1, UG2, or PG1, PG2 student. Everyone are quite similar, everyone are quite good friends with each other. It you just can't feel that he's your junior, he's your senior. You can learn with everyone. Even I am the student of a PG program. I learn from UG students. Okay, they have their own kind of mindset, and they learn from us, because we have some kind of we have the maturities we get, but the UG ones get different kind of perspective about the life. Okay, so we enjoy with each other. And in university, there are lots of opportunity in sports. You can play any sports, and sports are mandatory for every for 4 term for every student. And if it is not mandatory sports, you can play go at any time from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. You can go and play any sports, and there are a lot of activities, are a lot of activities, lot of clubs, club functions. Every alternate day is happening in the college, so it is quite happening college. You will come here, you will make friends, you will make business partners, you will develop a great memory. And one thing is for sure, you will learn is for sure.
All right, so Flame University offers a wide variety of opportunities, and learning
Yes,
exposure is quite big in that university. And as you said, that students learn from each other as well instead of just faculty teaching. So, thank you so much,
yes,
Chinmay, for coming on my channel, and it was wonderful to hear you speaking about Flame University and giving wonderful tips to the aspiring students. Thank you so much.